Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Yasser Ahmed. So we will continue looking at JavaScript in this set of video tutorials. And we're now going to be looking at inputting some content into variables, but they're going to be integer values. So we're going to have to look at parseINT in this particular video. So here's my HTML, and what we're going to do is just insert some content in between the body tags here. Okay, and if you want to change the title here, you can do. Since we're going to be using parseINT, maybe you can call it that, parseINT. So anything that was going to be entered will be as a numerical value into the variables. So that's what we're going to be doing. First of all, I'm going to be setting up some IDs. So H1, okay, and this one is going to refer to full name. So please, if you're not sure what I'm doing right now, check out the previous videos. Okay, so we got an identifier for this tag called FN, full name. Okay, if I was to run this in the browser, nothing would appear. Okay, I'm also going to create a few more. Okay, identifiers. This time we can choose heading 2. The next one is going to be called total goals, since the topic of this is going to be about football, since I'm a big fan. Right, and let's just do one more. The next one, what we're going to do is work out the average goals. So change that to AVG. Okay, if you want to shorten this to make your life a bit easier, you can do. Okay, it's up to you. Okay, so these are going to be identifiers, which will be linking to the JavaScript that we're going to be doing. Right now, there's no content in these cells here or in these HTML tags. So it's blank. So let's just go ahead and have a look. Save. Go to the browser. You can see the titles appeared here, but nothing's appearing on the web page itself. So that's fine. No problem. Okay, so now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going to the scripting part. So let's type here script. And you can see we've got a closing tag as well. And what we're going to do is we're going to just create some variables really quickly. The first name, or the first one, is going to be for the full name here. So var, give your variable name, so full underscore name equals, and then prompt, enter your full name. So by default, if we just do it like this, anything we enter will be string. So it'll be a text string, which can include letters, numbers, symbols, anything basically. The next thing, this is now where this task is a little bit different, is we only want to enter a numeric value. Okay, so let's create another variable. And this one is going to be for season 1 goals. So how many goals did this score in one season? Equals. And this time, since we want to only enter a numerical value, an integer, we need to type here parseINT. Okay, open up the brackets and then prompt, and then open up another set of brackets. So notice we've got 2 brackets opened. We have to close with 2. So enter the goals scored in the first season. Zoom out a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Or maybe I can move that across. Okay, so that's season 1 goals. And let's repeat the process for season 2. So season 2 goals, enter the goals scored in the second season. Okay, so what we're going to have is 3 variables, and we will be prompted to enter some values into these variables. Okay, once we've done that, and notice the second 2, we're going to be entering integer values into season. You can't score half a goal, so it's going to be like an integer value for season 1 and season 2 goals. Now what we're going to do is create a couple more variables where we can do some calculations. So VAR and total. and this is going to add up season 1 and season 2 goals. Season 1 goals plus season 2 goals. And then now what we're going to do is also work out the average. So VAR, call it AVG. And what we're going to do here is going to be whatever's in total divided by 2, since we have 2 seasons. Okay, so let's see what we have right now. So let's just save. Go to our browser. And we've got some prompts. Enter your full name. How many goals did score in the first season? 13 and 17. And that's it. But those calculations are taking place here. So these calculations have taken place. Now we want to input the information from here into these tags here. So what I'm going to do now is, let me just go up so you can see what I'm doing. Document. Okay, get element by ID. So we want to refer to the full name one, which is this one here. Okay, so in brackets, type in FN. Okay, and dot inner HTML. So we've done this in the previous videos. Equals. So we want to print off the name, but before we print off the name, we want to have some text appearance. So welcome to my website, and then have a space plus this variable name here, so full name. Okay, and then what we want to do underneath that is maybe we can change this to a particular color. So get element by ID. So we're kind of repeating some of the things that we've done in previous videos. Not in a HTML now, it's going to be .style and .color equals red. Okay, so we've got the full name. Okay, so we've done that one here. Now let's do total goals for this tag here. So again, it's going to be document get element by ID. Which ID we want to refer to? It's going to be this one here, total underscore G. So we can click here. Dot inner HTML. Okay, and that one's going to come from this variable, which is calculated season 1 and season 2 goals. Total goals scored. And then we want to basically join this variable to the end of this text string. So type in total. And again, let's do one more. So document dot get element by ID. This time we want to work out, we want to output some information for the average. So avg underscore g. I forgot my speech marks. Whoops. Okay, and this again will be inner HTML. We want to return some element. Equals average goals scored, have a space plus avg. Okay, let me zoom out so you can see the full code before we preview. So you can see this is a script part here, starts there and ends there. Okay, I'll just highlight it for your reference. We're inputting some values into variables. For season 1 goals, it has to be entered as an integer. So we use parseINT before the prompt. Okay, these variables are doing some calculations, and then we're outputting this information using inner HTML to appear linking to these tags here. So you've got the reference to the tags here, the identifier, which links to these here. So the first line will have the full name as well as this text. The second line will have the total goals. So it will say total goals scored and then plus the total variable. And the next line will have the average goals scored plus the AVG variable. Save, and let's have a quick look and see what this looks like. Enter your full name. Scored 10 goals in the first season, 20 goals in the second season, and you can see this is highlighted in red. Did I do it for the yeah, full name? Yeah, that's highlighted in red. And then we've got the total goals scored, and then we've got the average goals scored as well, which is 15. So it's obviously 30 divided by 2, which is 15. Right, guys, that brings me to the end of this video. Please join me in the next tutorial and drop your comments below, like and share, and please subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video tutorial. Thank you. Bye-bye.